Sorry, am I interrupting you?
No.
Do you want me to go in the quiet room? Yes, let's see.
If you're gonna talk for a while.
Is my vlogging getting in the way of your vlogging? Maybe my vlogging's more important than your vlogging.
It's very possible. If you're thinking about maybe if you love saltwater fish or golden grams or whatever, and you want to make a business around that, then now's the best time like ever to do that. But if you're not sure about whether or not it's going to work, or certainly if you have like a normal job now and you're not sure when you want to like make the jump, don't buy anything. You have all the equipment you need right now in your pocket. You don't need anything other than that to get started. So don't buy any equipment. In particular, if you've never developed any content before, if you've never created or published content, then buying a camera will be a complete waste of money. All you'll do is make the same level of crappy content but with more pixels in the video, which doesn't help at all. And so I would say if you want to invest in yourself is the question, and you want to find out if you're like the right fit to do something online, then the investment you should make should be a time investment, not a money investment. I think if you want to invest in something, then maybe education could be a good thing. But even then, most of what you need to know is on YouTube, or it's on blogs or Google or in podcasts. You could go out and buy like a course on how to be successful in social media or content publishing or whatever, and that could be valuable and that could have good ROI. But buying equipment, I would definitely not recommend until you've published at least 100 pieces of content with the equipment you already have. If you're watching this and you already have a phone, you already have a computer, you have an internet connection of some kind, and so that's all you need to get started. The big variable is not the gear you have. The gear is almost irrelevant in 99% of cases online. The big variable is, are you able to communicate effectively? Are you able to market effectively? Are you able to create stuff people actually want to consume? And that doesn't have anything to do with the camera. Camera helps once you have some of those skills developed, then adding cool camera gear can help elevate the skills or the talent that you have already to create content. But if you're starting from zero, then a fancy camera won't make any difference. Your content's still gonna suck. But it's like I said in the beginning, it's way more important now than it was 10 years ago, because now everybody has an HD video camera. Everybody has the ability to instantly publish whatever they want onto the internet. And so that means the barrier to entry is extremely, extremely low, which means everybody's doing it. And so there's millions and millions of voices out there, majority of which are not good at it. And so you have to be able to rise above that like noise floor. And it's not about what camera that's not what helps you like elevate above the just millions and millions of people that are just uploading random crap every single day, every minute of every day. And so yeah, don't invest in camera stuff. Education and reps, that's what you need. You can get education for free, you can do reps for free. You don't need to buy anything. I didn't buy anything when I started. I remember I upgraded my podcast. Podcast was my first piece of content. I upgraded my podcast mic after like 10 episodes. I was like, oh, I like this. This is fun. And I bought like a $24 USB mic, and I was like, I don't know if I should be spending this money right now. That was probably my first like equipment upgrade. I already had an internet connection. I had a computer already, and so that was my first 10 episodes. I just used the built-in microphone on my desktop computer. So if you want to spend 24 hours on a mic, then I can't yell at you for that, because I guess I did that after 10. But I put in some reps first. I published it myself, I recorded it myself, I produced it myself. And after a couple reps, I was getting some engagement from audience. I was like, oh wow, this might actually be a thing. Then I spent a little bit of money. And I remember spending $100 like a year later on a mic, and I was like, oh man, now I'm big time. And it's just like small steps, but you need to be publishing all during that time. Otherwise your skills aren't getting any better and you're not going to grow your audience. I think if you're not replacing at least half your normal income doing it as a side hustle, then it's probably not a super smart move to just like quit. And it depends, like if you're living at home in your parents' basement, then go ahead, quit your job at Chili's and go ahead and go all in, like go full time, that's cool. But if you have like responsibilities, no disrespect to anybody out there in their parents' basement working at Chili's, but I'm just saying like, okay, so that's like at the bottom level. And then there's where I was, which was married with a 1-year-old daughter, and my wife was starting to stay home more than she was going to work, and so like, and with a mortgage and yada yada yada. So I couldn't just like be like, oh, this is cool, I'm gonna be a content like producer. I had to actually have real results. So if you have like if you have a family to support and you have a mortgage, then I would say definitely don't do anything until you're able to replace at least half of your income doing it part-time, like as a side thing, which is what I was doing. I was working probably 50, 60 hours a week, maybe 60, 70 hours a week, and then on weekends doing the publishing stuff. And when I started making money, then that's when I thought about quitting. So depends on where you're at. Lots of action this week. We're pushing out a doubles promo in a totally different way than we've done before. We're making it very Facebook focused, so we're publishing to Facebook, we're emailing to Facebook, all our other social media we're gonna push to Facebook. And then we've got a bunch of behind the scenes stuff going on with Facebook Messenger delivering like a PDF, and we're gonna boost the heck out of this post and just try to make the whole thing go as big as possible on Facebook. So that's kind of my main focus today. Kevin and I need to kind of finalize the serve mastery stuff. I feel like I've been saying that to this camera for like a year, but we need to actually finish that, and it has to get shot this week so we can plan for a clinic that we have next week. Yeah, be a busy day. I'm curious, excited to see how this goes on Facebook, and hopefully the promotion does well.
Right now I'm making a preview image for a serve tutorial that's about to go out. So usually what that involves is just looking for the single most action-y, interesting frame, and then slapping some words on it and making it look pretty. So that's what I'm up to right now. As far as what the rest of the day will bring, I have no idea yet. I have a whole bunch of clinic footage still to edit, probably 12 or 16 hours worth. So that's going to take up a big chunk of the week. We have Serve Mastery coming out soon. Still needs a little work on the website. So those are my two big projects this week. Other than that, we'll see. It's not uncommon to start a Monday and just not have any idea what's going to be coming up. So that's part of what keeps it interesting. I enjoy it. A little spontaneity never hurt anybody.
Thanks for hanging out today. We'll see how this video kind of just went live, where I'm sending our email list to it, we're sending Instagram to it. It'll be interesting to see how it shakes out. Oh, and I'm boosting it to multiple audiences, so hopefully we'll get kind of a big result and a lot of distribution. But we've never really done this before, so we'll see how it goes. Hope you enjoyed hanging out. Thanks for watching. Hope you got something useful or insightful, and we'll see you again tomorrow.